How did I find out about Bravo? I made it. So I built it. I think I understand what you're asking me. All right. So just real quick, man, before I end this podcast, and this is a good story, man. Check this out. So I'm at church, and we need a security team for our church. And I'm carrying around this, I think it was a Galco or a Phobos. And again, nothing wrong with that. I mean, they are what they are, but they were just built, they weren't built for concealment. So I started messing around with my garage. I had seen some stuff on eBay, and I had seen some stuff from Raven Concealment, was one of the first gun holster companies that came out with the pancake style design. And so I started tinkering in my garage and built some for my security team. We called each other, the handle was Bravo. And so that's where the name came from. And that was it, man. I just started tinkering them, started building them, started sending them to my friends, whether it was at church or people that I knew in law enforcement, started knocking on business doors, asking them, hey guys, I would go to local gun shops and see the guys behind the counter and say, hey man, I'm willing to make you a holster for that Glock 19 if you're willing to wear it. And I'd show them pictures, or I'd actually bring a holster by and they'd love it. And I would ask them just for one thing, I'll give it to you for free. All you have to do is just, if people ask you what it is, give them this business card. And so I did that, knocked on doors. I went all the way to, I mean, I traveled 50, 60, 70 miles, man, both ways, and just started putting my stuff out there. And I already had an eBay account because I would buy and sell stuff. I would buy my kids' Jordans, like, that were on sale. And I'm talking about a toddler, right? And in about 6 months, he'd outgrow them, 3 months. And then I just sell them back on eBay as used, right? I mean, I was always ethical about things. But, you know, we'd go to the outlets and buy him Tommy Hilfiger shirts, and he'd outgrow them, and they were still good. You know, obviously wash it, sell them as used, and get half of my money back. I was always doing that. I always had that knack in me. It was just in me. It was just instilled in me. My brothers don't have it, but I have it. I don't know what it is. Just something it just birthed in me when I was a child. So I always had that. And so just started selling on eBay. Things started taking off. Went to GoDaddy, opened up a GoDaddy website. I don't know if you guys have followed us that long, but that website was hideous, but it worked. And then ran across, I mean, we're doing influencers before the word influencers was a word, right? It was just like, or not that it was a word, but before the word influencers was directly correlated to Instagram or even Facebook. But, you know, getting together with Corey and Erica and FPS Russia early on, and then working with Instructor Zero, just, you know, networking and getting people to run our gear, John Bartolo, just people that, you know, had a good following. We're sending, and this is 2012, mind you, this is 2013, where the word influencers wasn't even a word that was directly correlated to social media marketing. And so we started doing that, and things just started rolling for us, man. And this is where we're at now. And I remember just putting my head down, focusing on Bravo 100%, and just working, you know, 18-hour days. To this day, I only get 6 hours of sleep. I'm doing this when I'm done here. I got to edit some videos. Yeah, I've got my video editor, but if I can help them out, we're trying to put out a video every single day. So if you go to IGTV, you're going to see it. If you go to YouTube, you're going to see it. But again, just grinding it out, man. Never letting falling back on anything, but it's my passion and I love it. I don't get tired of it. I don't get tired of talking to you guys. I don't get tired of answering DMs. I don't get tired of answering questions on feeds, on Facebook feeds and on Instagram feeds. I love it, man. I live for it. I love this. I love this back and forth. And it's funny because I'm kind of an introvert. If I'm at Walmart and I see somebody from high school that I haven't seen in 20, 25 years, I kind of like, I don't think I need to talk to that guy or that person. And I'll just go. I try to avoid conversation in real life, but I love it here. I love it, man. I live for it. The reason I haven't done a Facebook Live in such a long time is because we've just been so busy editing videos and doing other stuff on Bravo's end as far as business goes, running numbers and things of that nature. But I love this, man. I love this back and forth. And so, you know, it's just something that's instilled in me, Mark. And I just don't know how to put it into words other than I love what I do. I love waking up in the mornings. I can't wait to get to work. and I can't wait to get home and do stuff, man. Now, does that mean that, I don't spend time with my family? Yeah, I spend time with my family. Obviously, the weekends, man, I love them. I love every single day of the week. I love Sunday through Sunday. But I have no ill feelings towards the weekday. I love them just as much, man. And so I get home and I spend time with my wife and with the kids, and we'll go out on Saturdays and Sundays, and we'll sit down and we'll talk and we'll go bowling. I mean, we do all that stuff, but you have to grind it out, man. There's no way around it. You have to make time for your business. You have to make time for what it is that you love to do. You have to, because other people out there are doing it, man. And if you fall back, if you sit down and start watching Netflix on a weekend with a bag of potato chips, and you watch 4 movies on Saturday and another 3 on Sunday, and that's it, you've lost, man. Because guess what? Your competition, they just gained on you, man. Now, I get it. Some of you guys can't comprehend that because maybe you don't have that passion for what it is that you want to do. I do, man. And so it's easier for me in that sense. But still, it's still hard work. It's not easy, because I'll sit here and I'm like, I wish I was doing this. I wish I was doing that. I got friends that go fishing, man, on the weekends. And I say no because I got to do this. But at the same time, I don't have to. I really want to. I'd rather be doing this. But that's just me. If you like fishing, if you like golfing, if you like going out there and shooting clays, then go out there and do it. But just don't complain if you have a business and somebody else is catching up to you. Look, man, if you want to be mediocre, be mediocre. I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't be mediocre. And so this is what I do. And I love it, man. And it comes fairly simple for me. It's still not easy. It's still hard work. There's no way around that, you know? Making video ads for Facebook is not easy. Running numbers and checking, your Facebook ads to see if they're working, and running numbers and sitting down, with your accountant and sitting down with your sales department and sitting down with Z, which is our tech, but he also does the website, our website designer. Just that's work. Sitting down with Daniel and thinking about what our next move is on a video. All that's work, man. But I love it, man. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I've truly found my happiness in Bravo and just the business side of it. I love the business, man. I love the grind. I love it. There's no other way to put it. I just love it. I love going head to head. I love I don't mind losing. I don't mind hitting a brick wall, because there's always an answer. And I love that. I love trying to figure something out and trying to work something out. It's just, it's in me. It's instilled in me. There's no other way of saying it. Did I develop it? Yeah, it's developed, obviously. And it's developed more and more as Bravo grows, because I know that I have to grow with it. I don't want to be left behind, but it's just something that I love to do, man. And I'm learning something every single day. I love taking in knowledge. I love learning. I used to read books. Now I watch videos, man. And so I'm always constantly just taking in knowledge so that I can apply it to Bravo to make Bravo better. I want to win, man. I want to win. I don't want to be just another gun holster company. I want to win, man. And I know what it takes to win. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. But when you love to do that work and when you love to do that effort, man, it's like you won the lottery. It really feels that way. So yeah, go out there and find what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you're interested in. Go find what it is that you love to do. Double down, triple down on it, man. You get home from work at 5 o'clock, sit down with your kids, man, have some dinner, and then grind it out from 7 to 2 in the morning, 7 to 1. All you need is 6 hours of sleep, man. And just do it, man. Well, I need my 8 hours. All right, then fine. Then don't do it. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, snap my finger. All right, man. Yeah, you can do it. Like, dude, it's just, I know what it takes. And maybe it's easier for other people than for me. Maybe somebody else at the helm of Bravo would have taken it to the next level 2 years ago. But I'm at the helm, man. And I'm doing the best that I can. And that's it. As long as I don't regret yesterday and I work just as hard or even more the next day, I'm good. But at the same time, I'm not critical on myself. I know that if I take a day off, I'm good, which I don't. I don't even know why I'm saying it. But I know that one day, like I remember a couple of days ago, I think it was Saturday, I slept till like 8 in the morning. I never do that. I really just felt like I needed to take another couple hours of sleep, man. Do I regret? Was I hard on myself? Maybe when I woke up, like, oh, it's 8 o'clock, but I just put it aside, man. And I said, you know what? It's time to grind it out. So I started my day at 8:30 with my cup of coffee. So you got to put things behind, man. Like a major league pitcher, man. He gives up a home run, but then he just dials in. He gives up a home run in the first inning, but then he just dials in, and he's thinking he would have gone with a no-hitter, man, or a perfect game, except for that home run. That's what you need to do. You need to put things behind. The quarterback that throws a pick, put it behind you, go out there and win the game, man. But it's about self-control and understanding that and being truthful to yourself. What good is it if you just sit there and mope about something? Then now you've not only failed, but now you're failing at your failure because you're just sitting there and you're moping, where you just need to get up and start running the race again, man. You know, getting punched in the face is part of business. And a lot of people, they just feel like, well, I don't want to get punched in the face, or I don't want to fail. Well, then you're never going to be successful. Never, man. A great boxer, how many punches has he taken in the face? How many times has he gone down, but he gets up? And you got to swing for the fences. Don't be afraid to strike out, man. The greatest home run hitters, they struck out a lot. But man, did they leave a mark on the game. But because they weren't afraid to fail, man. They weren't afraid to hear the boos and the reporters writing junk about them or whatever it is. They knew they were in a slump. And they go out there and they get out of it and they just do it. And in critical times, they go out there and they perform and they get it done. They put that strikeout behind them, man. They go up to the plate. You know, they're 3-0. But when it matters, 9th inning, game on the line, they hit that home run and it's a walk-off, man. That's how you got to go through life, man. Brush it off and just continue to go forward. Brush it off and just continue to go forward.